Yo, kill the stat. Rail raw and uncut. We done teamed up. A podcast for the community, hard as an uppercut with that real news. Upside your headpiece, informing you with that real stuff. With the how, why, who wins and what's a reality, making it clear cut. Truth will set you free, unfiltered and no bluff, no fluff. You kid or rebut, don't be bewildered. Don't agree with the cause, great, you can speak up. Wednesdays at 8, hit the comments up, talk your stuff, set it straight. We learn more from each other in this information age. Institutions will leave you lost and awestruck. So listen up, you'll be compelled. Maybe you'll find yourself stuck on what you thought was real. But them gems I'm dropping on this program may just appeal to your appetite for info. This the intro to reveal. Get your info on YouTube for your fill. From AM to PM, it's popping, so sit back and chill. Nobody doing it like this man on this podcast. It's for real. It's real raw and uncut. Real raw and uncut. Wednesdays at 8 AM.
Okay, so whether you on your way to work, whether you at work, or whether you on your way to sleep, and you're listening to this is the Rel Raw and Uncut podcast. I'm your host, Rels, and this is take 4, because if you knew what we had to take to get to this point, you'd understand how hilariously funny this has been so far.
Yeah.
Yo, we went from everything from
1, 2,
distorted,
3, 4.
bro, from everything from distorted headphones to it's just crazy. This is crazy, but we here now. We here now. So, first of all, once again, let's start off from the top. Shout outs to Tone, aka Zorp Shop, aka Pros Creation, for setting this interview up. Definitely greatly appreciated. Met this guy last night. My special guest, Marcis, aka PapitoPresi. How you doing tonight?
Grateful to be here on this chat with you. You know, thinking about last night's event was awesome. I had a good time. I definitely enjoyed it. Everybody that was there, different artists.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So, okay, so we were in the midst of having a conversation when I had to like redo this all over, because this is an uncut podcast. So I'm gonna tell you there was a lot of technical difficulties to get this started, but we got it started, and then it didn't work, and then we got it started again, and then the intro didn't work, and then we got it started again, and then there was this distortion in the headphones, and then we started it again, and now we good. So, what we was talking about before we had left off, I was trying to ask him how is life balancing his hip hop career as well as family life, because he's a husband, a father. So my question to you to start off is, how is it for you when it comes to balancing a life? How do you manage to, make time for the music, but also be able to not have the family feel like they're not as important as the music, or vice versa?
Yeah, that is, it's a scale. Oh man, how do I find time? I just really love this music shit so much. I don't try to leave it behind, because we here now. I have to take the opportunity, and family comes first, of course. Because without the joy of doing what you love to do on the side, you want to enjoy it with the family, not enjoy it alone. But I find it you gotta enjoy it. Balance is important. Find the balance. That's what I say.
Yeah. So, with you also being married as well, how important is it to have the support of your wife when you're doing this music thing? Because I can imagine it would be a lot harder if she didn't, if she wasn't riding with you the way she is.
Oh, yeah, yo, that's a fact. You know what's crazy? This rapper come from Texas. Oh man, he got a buzz right now. I can't remember his name off the top. Oh, Sauce Walker. You heard of Sauce Walker?
Yes.
Yo, he said some shit that a lot of people get behind because of women. And I agree with what he's saying. It was crazy you saying that. Logarithmics, I'm at work on the brand. It's crazy. But she's not even a hip hop head. That's crazy. But she loves she's happy for me, that I'm happy, and I guess that happiness connects bonding. And she's intrigued now to hip hop, and I teach her a lot about the culture, from Sedgwick Avenue, to the LLs, Run DMCs, the the Russell Simmons family and all that.
Mhm.
But I'm putting her on lately, so no baby steps. But she likes it. I mean, I'm telling her I want to buy her some nice things, when shit gets hot. So
Mhm.
I guess
I could
we motivate each other.
facts. I could see last night when you was performing, because I seen her in the corner. She was taking pictures and recording whatever. I could see how excited she was for you to be excited, and that's what's up. Because
Ooh,
because
thank you.
remember me and you had this discussion last night about how important it is to have that person behind you, and
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying. It's like I'm pretty sure in those days when you probably don't feel like the music ain't working or it's not kicking the way you wanted to, I'm pretty sure she's still on top of you. Like yo, like it'll come, it'll happen. Like because at the end of the day, we all need that person who's going to kick us in the ass pretty much when we feel like it ain't moving as fast as we want. Because at the end of the day, you're doing the music, I'm doing the podcast, right? We're both at the beginning stages. It's not an overnight success like we would like it to be, but when that grind finally hits and it pays,
Say
you know
that.
what I'm
Say that.
saying?
Yeah.
It's gonna be where we need it to be at the right timing. So
That hits different too when you say
absolutely.
that. Yeah.
So shout outs to her too, because like I said, I could see how excited she was to see you performing last night and
Oh
having that
man, that
conversation with me and you.
puts the battery in the back
Yes. Yeah. Do you
because
feel like wait, quick question. Do you feel like you have to perform extra harder because she's there?
hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Because she's the only one that really knows me. So all the music I've been performing, like it's all to her because she be hearing it. When I'm in the crib, I blast the monitors, speakers, so it's all to her, so she knows already. But it makes me motivate me because I'm like, it's not the same when she hear it. Now I gotta perform and let sure shit is I'm the real deal. Like I'm not just want to do this shit for acting or gimmicking.
So, question: what's harder for you, the recording it or the performing it?
Recording it.
Really?
Yeah, because performing I think is easier for me. Because I went through that phase performing in little gigs before in carnivals. I pay SOBs before to borrow the stage.
Okay.
So it was a scale. I ain't gonna lie. My first time performing, I was scared in Newark, New Jersey. It was a festival, music festival out there in Newark. I think Redman from out there, right? And Brand Nubian. The Brand Nubian guys was up there. Yo, they was there. But anyway, recording is more difficult because first, right? If you don't know how to record yourself, you gotta record yourself. Make sure you got the beat down pat. If you don't know how to make beats, you gotta buy the beat. You gotta have a silent room. It's not easy to record, and you gotta have the right equipment, laptop, right? Speakers in inbox, and you gotta have the right microphone, headphone piece. So it's a level of budget. I would say you gotta have the bread to do it yourself. It's harder.
I can imagine.
Yeah, it's harder to record it.
What was the first song that you ever wrote?
Oh man, it was a Beanie Siegel sample. Ah man, I don't remember the name of the song, but it was a Beanie Siegel beat, and the song was When I Was a Kid. It was called When I Was a Kid. It was in Washington Heights. A producer and he's an engineer. His name is Fredo, Frado. Fredo. He works with like Raekwon, AZ. He's known. He's well known in the Heights. We was in his studio. I think that was when Purple Haze was out. The week Purple Haze. Yo, I was high that day. We did. I did my little freestyle when I was a kid. I think the verse goes, "When I was a kid, I never gave a shit." No. But that's how I go. That was the first song I wrote off of, and it was a Beanie Siegel beat. Beanie Siegel was, the truth. Yeah, man. That beat was hard, man. I gotta find out the name of that song he did, but it wasn't one of his top songs, like Feel It in the Air or Beanie's Back, The Truth. Nah, it wasn't one of it was one of his underrated songs. But them Philly guys, the spitters.
Absolutely. All of them, Freeway, him, Chris and Neef. All of them,
inspired me, man. They're one of my inspirations. Stay proper. Okay. Yo, he did his thing.
So that was gonna be my next question. Like, it's a two-part question. What got you? Because this is 50 years of hip hop as well.
Hell yeah.
What actually got you into hip hop, and who was your inspirations to start rapping?
Okay, Method Man. METHO, man. Oh man, Method Man was the first song I heard from his album Takao, 1994 came out. But remember, he was popping in '93 already, in '92, because he was creating that buzz. You know, they remember before you had to get an album out. Nobody was doing singles.
Yeah.
Maybe a demo, but everybody was doing albums, 10, 15 songs, easy. But Takao album, man, or Release It though. That song, you know, when I step into the scene, niggas was petrified. Yeah, I heard that shit. It was from there. It was lit. Oh man.
Oh, I can see the excitement too.
Yeah. You want to hear the quick story?
Yeah,
My sister dating this guy in Dykeman, from Thea Avenue. He bring this tape. The tape had graffiti on it. It was like dripping. A and B side. It said hip hop mix. Yo, I played it. He came to see her. I played it because he bring the tape. And when he had hot shit, he did it himself. Because you know, A and B side, people used to do it themselves.
Yeah.
But that was the first song that popped up in the tape. And then fast forward, it had from the header, from my top, I remember it had Busta Rhymes, Put Your Hands on My Eyes to See, Mace with Diddy, Been Around the World. It had the Biggie and Pac beef, the freestyle that was live when Biggie said,
"Oh yes,
smoke weed like Tony Montana sneak." Yeah, that's crazy blunts.
Yes.
Yeah. It had a crazy mix, bro. But then I met the man shit, and then I was like, yo, who the fuck is this? But the nigga, my sister's man at that time, I told him, yo, can I borrow the tape? Lend it to me. Yo, nigga said, let me keep it, bro. Yo, Rels, I was the happiest kid in the block that month. And I didn't tell nobody, because, you know, when you lend people shit, they don't give it back.
Yeah.
He let me keep the tape, man. I was so happy, bro. And I just stood in that rabbit hole, that hip-hop rabbit hole, man. And then I figured out I could do my own mixtapes, like from the crib, you know, listen to the radio and listen to what was popping. Yeah.
That's what's up.
Method Man.
So besides Method Man, who else is like your inspirations in hip hop?
Shit, with Method Man right there, then Busta Rhymes was killing that too. You know, hit you with the delay. So what you saying, yo?
Oh man, everything Busta Rhymes touches is platinum. Bro.
Yeah, Busta Rhymes was a problem, bro. Flipmode Squad was crazy, right? Rod Digger, but from New York, and he's from New York too, from Brooklyn. You know, he was from Brooklyn. But I would say Method Man, Busta at that time. Biggie, of course, Biggie and Pac. They started that Western Coast. Notorious B.I.G. was crazy, bro. The whole Harlem World, yo, Big L, Mace, yo, Cameron, them niggas was crazy already. They was doing their own thing already. But in the early 90s, I would say, yeah, I want to go with Method Man, Busta. Jay-Z wasn't really popping at that time. Jay-Z came late, you know, mid 90s, right?
Yeah. Jay-Z, because Jay-Z more like mid 90s to more so popping like
he started flourishing in the late 90s. But I was saying 93, 94, I had to go with Meth, Biggie, Boss. Wait, there's another dude I'm missing. Cool J. Oh man, 43521. Remember that shit? Mama said knock you out. Oh my god. Yo, this is crazy. Who else? Yo, oh my god, the Cash Money guys in down south too.
They set a different trend at that time when it came out. It was like
goodness.
Between them, see, when I was growing up in high school, it was Cash Money, it was No Limit Soldiers.
Yo,
Master P had No Limit Soldiers on fire.
Hell yeah.
Who else was it growing up? It was Rockefeller, it was Dipset, because the DJ Clue mixtapes.
Yeah, high school. Yeah, that happened to me too. I was in the same era. I was born in 86.
I was born in 82. So you was growing up in that time. It was like the DJ Clue mixtapes on Hot 87.
Oh my goodness.
Rockefeller freestyles, Dipset freestyles.
Yeah, in the early 2000s, late 90s was lit. Man.
Yes.
Hell yeah, man. Yo, DJ Clue. Oh my god. I think DJ Clue will still have Desert Storm like DJ Khaled got We the Best.
Yeah.
DJ Clue set the tone, man.
It might even go to say that Desert Storm was before its time. Because if he had Desert Storm now, DJ Clue would be killing the music game right now with Desert Storm.
DJ Clue had the best artists, bro, from east to west. When he made those, like when he made Nori freestyle together with Big Pun, Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
Part 1 and 2.
Then he had
Oh,
Fabulous, Paul Kane, Red Cafe.
yeah, Fab. Oh, yeah, Fab was right there with him all to this day.
Yep.
Yeah, Fab's a beast, man. And Desert Storm, man. Yo, I remember that pendant with the desert. Oh, that shit was hard.
You're fire.
But
So
yeah, man, definitely. That was some
so
good days.
what would you what would you say is, because I always ask every hip hop artist this, what would you say is the worst rap you ever wrote?
Oh my God.
Like when you
I
wrote it
have a
now, when you
lot.
think
I
about it, you
have
be
a
like,
lot.
yo, this shit was trash. Like, what was I
Hell yeah.
thinking?
Shit. My
Have
first
you
single, I released the first single on called I Love My Haters. I didn't really like it. I was shouting on the beat. I sounded desperate, and I was in a dark space. I did it out of anger. I didn't even do it out of love. It was out of
Oh,
anger. And I love my haters. That shit was trash. I didn't really like it.
you ever performed in front of somebody and they was like, yo, this ain't it? Like,
Me, I actually perform I Love My Haters too in SOBs. I didn't even like it. Yeah.
But how did the crowd respond to it though?
The crowd was like no reaction, but they were vibing to it a little because I performed some other songs, but that was the one that was like, nah, that ain't it. Yeah. And in Jersey too, it was like, nah, that ain't it.
That's when you realize you gotta put that song in the back and you be like, yeah, I'm not gonna perform this one again.
Yeah, and I think Nas said once when he said it'd be the song that you least think it's not gonna blow up, and that's the one that blows up. I think he said because the labels pick songs for you before, like the niggas will have 100 songs, but the label picks the best 12 that they suggest for you to, right? Like a folder. Look, this is what you're doing today. This is what you're gonna have to do. So yeah, that's the one that I didn't really like, and I thought it was gonna be hot. Like then I'm like, nah, I did that shit out of anger. It's not gonna work. When you gotta do it out of love, it's better.
Then the labels pick a song for you. They think it'll be the hit, and let's just say track number 5 they think is the hit. When in all actuality, track number 8 is the hit. Because I've had songs like albums and stuff where I've heard the single that made me want to go buy the album, and then when I go buy the album, I'm like, this song is way better than the single they put out.
Facts. I agree. And this happened to many albums, many artists. Oh yeah, because a lot of us like other songs that didn't even get hot, like from the Biggie albums to the J's to the Nas albums. Like let's say One Mic, that shit was hard, and it's a hard song. You don't even hear that shit. One Mic. All I need is one mic. That shit's fucking crazy.
What would you say? What would you say is like your top 5 hip hop songs of all time?
Oh wow, I could from the top right now. Oh man, you're bringing me to the CD Walkman days,
bro. All right. Oh, for the young people who don't know, CDs and Walkmans and stuff before iPods and stuff like that. We used to carry this big ass headphones on the train with a wire that was connected to a CD player or a Walkman that you had to put in your pocket.
The top 5. All right, I'm gonna have to go with Hypnotize. Biggie, Can't You See? That's one. Number 2. I'm gonna have to say that Method Man when I mentioned to Kyle. Release yourself, release your dough. Number 3. Oh man, Hail Mary, Tupac.
Yes.
Hail Mary, that was crazy. Number 4, If I Ruled the World from Nas. Damn, this is crazy. And number 5, I would have to say The Locks, Money, Power, Respect.
I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said that. Because that was going to segue right into my next thing. Because you know where I'm about to go with this.
Damn, I got hot right now.
What you saying, I was like, yo, is he going to do it? Is he going to even go there? Because I'm like, it's going to be awkward if I ask his next question and he didn't mention it. So, with that being said, you actually have a single that is coming out with Jadakiss. Now, I want you to tell the listeners and the viewers out there, how did this come about?
Oh man, all right. They reached me out on Instagram. He reached me out on Instagram actually. He asked me. He was giving other artists opportunities. He said, "Yo, open artists, whatever, fashion labels, whatever you have, hit me up on the DM."
Crazy. I think I remember when he put that out. This was probably maybe 6-7 months ago, right?
Yeah,
I remember. Yeah,
because I waited 6 months for the reply.
Yeah, I remember when he was doing that.
Like he was replying, but he wasn't officially ready to send me what I wanted. Because this is what happened. He asked me, what's your budget? And I said, man, from the top, I was like, yeah, I'm just thinking like, damn, this is Jadakiss. What can I spend right now?
Mhm.
I thought this was like a fake scam. Like, let me
Mhm.
double check if it's really him. I'm here checking the top links, checking the pictures from the date, make sure it's
Mhm.
recent. I'm like, oh, now this is really Jada. Now he just asked me what's my budget. I said I could give you 1,000 right now, and he was like, he just said, And then we started talking from there.
Mhm.
We started talking from there. It started with 1,000.
Oh, it started.
Yeah, because he said, yo, for $300, I post your shit on your story. He said you got a lot of good content, so I could work with you. That's what he pretty much said. From putting music out and beats and stuff that I do. I want to mention another artist that reposted me.
Go ahead.
He's popping right now, Benny the Butcher. I gotta send you
Oh
that.
yes.
I got the proof, Benny the
Yeah.
Butcher. But he reposted one of my beats. Benny the Butcher. Shout out to the Buffalo guys, Griselda. But Jada, man, it started with 1,000, and from there, I told them, what can you charge me for a feature? I want to keep that disclosed. I don't want to say.
Yeah. No, don't say it. No.
But he told me he could do a drop on the intro for me, and he asked me where I'm from, was my name, and any name of the song. So I sent it, and you want to know how long I waited?
How long?
6 months, man.
But you got a reply back eventually.
Yo, shit. Every day, man, I was like anxious, and every 2 weeks I'll hit him up, just because I know he's a busy dude. Top 5 right there alive.
Mm-hmm.
And after that versus battle, yeah, his schedule must be crazy.
Oh, yeah. I don't even want to talk about that because I'm a Dipset fan.
It hurt me too. I'm from Uptown. I'm not far from Harlem.
Yeah.
It hurt me, man. I was really reaching for Dipset because they got it, bro, but they didn't pick the right songs.
They honestly, I don't even think it was about the songs, bro. I just think, and somebody mentioned this before, Dipset moves like a business, Locks moves like a brotherhood. And that's exactly how it looked.
Yeah, and you could tell who rehearsed and who didn't rehearse.
Yeah, and you can tell which group didn't have the biggest egos and who's did.
I think Dipset was just fucking with it. It's like, let's just play around.
Mm-hmm.
But Jada and YO niggas took it. I think they took it more serious. You could tell they took it more serious. They took it more serious.
I'm pretty sure they took it more serious because they probably realized that people thought they were the underdog, they were gonna lose.
Because they know Dipset got anthems, yo. Dipset got anthems.
Yo, but then the last got hits too, because when they were saying, I was like, yo, I forgot they had this.
Nah,
I forgot they had that.
They got Grammys, man. The niggas is,
But definitely congratulations.
They made real songs with Biggs.
Facts. Congratulations on that feature with Jadakiss, though. That's
of course. That's how it happened. I waited 6 months. His manager, he even gave me the number. His manager, he texted me like, "Yo, hit up my team. Hit up this guy named, I don't want to say his name, but he hit me up out on the text too. A couple days later, and then that's when we started chatting. Started sending the money. I sent that shit on Cash App quick. I saved my screenshot, so I got proof.
Facts. But that's what's up though. Like at the end of the day, you grind it. You're actually the perfect example of telling people don't give up.
Yo,
because
man.
For 6 months, I can imagine that you probably felt like, yo, he ain't even worried about me. He ain't thinking about me.
Hell yeah,
you were still being persistent, hitting him up here and there. So that might have showed him too that you was serious about your craft and you wanted to work. So
I was telling that to my wife, like she's the only one. I told. They say you pillow talk, with your girl.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So I'm glad you said that. Right. I'm glad you said that because we're gonna get off topic for a second, right? And I'm glad you said that. I hate the stigma of when you're in a relationship with somebody, you're pillow talking. It's not pillow talking when you're talking to the person you're with. You're literally in a relationship with your best friend. Who are you not supposed to talk to?
Facts. Where you're gonna fucking make a smiley face to the pillow?
Yeah, like.
I get it,
bro. I never understood that. If I can't talk to the person that I'm with in all facets of life, who can I talk to?
Where I think that's only. Now I would give that a red flag only if it's somebody you messing with and you don't want them to know too much, because there's a lot of kiss and tell people.
Yeah.
You don't want, maybe that I'll allow, but if you're in a relationship with somebody that more than 5 years, 10 years, come on, that y'all got to pillow talk.
Yeah,
got to, man. Got to. That's what couples do. That's what couples do. That's where you know, like who's who when the lights is off.
Facts. I'm glad you said that. I'm gonna screenshot that one. I'm gonna screenshot that. That's gonna be a screen clip. I'm looking at the time. That's in the 25-minute range. All right, cool. Because I think it's important for dudes to hear that, and girls too. Because girls will sit there and be like, "Oh, how you talking to?" Nah, and guys will be like, "Yo, how you talking to your?" Yeah, I'm in a relationship with her. Who am I supposed to talk to? Like realistically speaking, right? Who else are you going to talk to? Because let's be clear, your significant other is going to give you the most honest advice that even maybe your best friend that's a dude won't give you, because a lot of your best friends could be yes people. Your significant other is not going to be a yes person to you. They're going to tell you when they think your music is trash. They're going to tell you when they think you slipping. They're going to tell you when you think you slacking. So why not take that? Why not confide into the person who's going to give you the most honesty? And that's your significant other.
I like that. Yeah, the way you said that's true, because I prefer people to tell me the truth.
Exactly. And who's and being in a relationship for 5-10 years, who's the one that's going to tell you the most true?
Your partner. Word.
There you go.
Partner. And the girls catch shit quicker than us. Them girls know how to read. They can read
let
energy.
Me tell you, my fiance, bro, crazy. I will be like, yo, this dude's mad cool. And she's like, yo, he's not cool. And I'm like, what do you mean? She's like, yo, I see it. And I'm like, how? And then months later, I'll be like, yeah, you was right. Yeah.
Yo, my wife is like that. We like right now, I told her, like, that when and everything goes the right rate, I told her, yo, you're already my manager, you my accountant before this shit even started. She been there. Because you know how the girls are, like when you take out the money or the wallet, you know how they look. They're like, yo, wait, don't touch that. Don't spend that. Like, come on, I got my mother for that.
Yeah. Bro, they never lie though. That's how it is. Absolutely. So what any so what was the most difficult place for you to perform?
The first time I performed, it was the most difficult one. I would say Newark, New Jersey, the music carnival. That was my first time, and the most difficult. It was a nerve breaking for me. Oh, I said, like, I gotta just do this shit. I can't be no fucking PUSSY. Even though I didn't even have songs ready, but I still pulled it off. I did my thing.
How did you pull that off?
I think it was through a audio visual sound company, and they needed artists for an event for free too. So I was like, why not? I didn't have to pay. It was for free. I got exposure, I met brand Nubian guys there. Yeah, it was dope. I think it's on YouTube. Yeah, it's on YouTube. You can look it up on Ramsex. That was my old rap name, RAMSEX. But it's there's in my channel at Marcy's on YouTube. You can find it.
All right, cool. We definitely I definitely
subscribe to some old lives. There's some old live songs there, old live content. And definitely the performance and SOBs is there too. I think I had a black Michael Basquiat t-shirt with the white crown.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Nah, see, I gotta get you in some 2920 stuff, man. You're gonna be performing. I gotta have you in my shit. So we gotta have you out here performing. Definitely.
Thank you.
Nah, done. No problem. I got you on that one. So we had a pretty good interview. So I'm gonna wrap it up. I'm gonna ask you this question like I asked everybody before I close out.
Thank you.
If you could tell yourself now, if you could tell, I always get this shit confused. If you could tell yourself, if you could tell the younger you something that the older you knows now, what would you tell them?
Ooh, that's a hard one. Oh man, because I've been through so much shit. Don't trust your close friends.
Damn.
Yeah. Yo, you have me like fast forward everything.
I'm gonna be honest with you. The reason why I asked that question is because of the answers that I get. Like, it's always an answer that sometimes leave me like, okay, damn. Like,
don't trust your close friends. Word. Because you start getting older and then you start opening your eyes to shit. You like, damn, you connected this, that, you connected that. And it becomes a domino effect. And I guess the times test you. And, the world works crazy because it shows you who's who and who's what and who does this. Like, you already know. Shit comes out. Like right now, our generation, like your circle from when you grew up with, you could tell, I bet you could tell from the top of your head who's the player and who's the hater, pretty much.
Yeah.
Because I could tell in my generation, in my circle, like which guys are the getting money guys and which is the,
Whatever they can to get the money.
Yeah,
even if it means crossing you over.
It's like, what's that line Drake says? It's the pretty boys versus the
Oh,
some shit. I think
yeah.
he says some shit. It's the pretty boys versus the envy boys.
That's crazy.
So you're gonna pick either the envy with the envy boys. I'm staying with the pretty boys. No homo.
Facts. Yeah. Facts.
I'd rather be pretty.
Yeah.
In the outside, be pretty in the outside. You know what I mean? In the inside too, because I can't see your heart, but I can see your face. Saying, no homo. Pause.
Oh man, that's you tell he's a New York rapper, guys.
Yeah, man. But you can see people's heart. You can't see their heart. I mean, you can see. You can see their face.
That's true. And a lot of people, you can see their intentions through their face. You can see the hate in someone's face if you pay close enough attention.
I told people good stuff about me, and I could see it in their grill already. Like, oh, fuck, this nigga telling me this shit.
Yeah. See, and those are the ones to stay away from.
Bro, shit. I think we've been social distancing before this shit even turned.
Oh yeah. We've learned how to social distance. COVID just helped everybody be a little bit more socially distanced and understand who's in your corner, who's not.
Peace is important to have, man, because it's not worth letting your bag. You're gonna let go of your bag for some person that's gonna fuck up your life. Come on, you're gonna be incarcerated because of this dude, or you rather leave your freedom and enjoy life.
Absolutely. And I can't say it any better than that to close out the interview. So where can people find you if they want to look you up?
Sure. My IG is at PapitoPresi. Papito is my mother calls me Papito. That's where I got that from. And Presi is for presidential, PapitoPresi. Oh my goodness, I even spelled it wrong right here. Oh, but I'm bugging. There you go, you got it. I'm missing the P. That's because we did like 4 takes.
Yeah, I know.
But it's all good. It's all good.
That's
but
right, we took care of it though.
You can check me out, PapitoPresi. I got music on Apple, Spotify, Tidal, everywhere. Marcy's is my artist name. Pretty much it. You can find me there on Twitter too. Marcy's.
Let them know the YouTube channel.
Yes, YouTube too is Marcy's as well. The only platform is PapitoPresi's Instagram, but other than that, everything else is Marcy's. It's just because my mom called me Papito, and Presi's for presidential. I want to live presidential, like the president. I want to move like the president. You feel me?
I feel you. Absolutely.
Right. You gonna be in them Cadillacs with me, nigga?
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. See, look, we only up from here. You know
what I'm saying?
So, but absolutely, man. But thank you very much for being my guest. I appreciate having you. I appreciate the stories. I appreciate the everything we talked about. Congratulations once again on that feature with Jadakiss.
Thank you.
I'm gonna put is it okay for me to put the artwork out?
Yeah, why not? Yeah, it's gonna be
no.
dropping right now. I already put it on the platforms. I already got the approvals. FYI, I got the approvals today from distribution. I use distro.com for any artist. That's your distribution company. You could use that. They help you. You just pay an annual membership, and it's good to give people the knowledge a little.
Okay, cool. So I'm when we get off air, send me that again. Like text me what you said, what you use. So I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna cut this part up and put that as part of it, so people can get and figure out what they need to do to distribute their music. So I got you.
Yeah, definitely.
All right. So I appreciate you. I'm gonna put no problem. For anytime. I'm gonna put the artwork up when I clip this. Everything that I clip, I'm gonna use that as the artwork. So and then people will tune into it. So I got you.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Oh man, blessings. Blessings to you and your platform. I hope this shit blows up like a bomb.
I appreciate it, man. Anytime you want to come back on, every time you're more than welcome.
Thank you, man. Blessings.
All right, brother. All right.
Have a good night.
With that being said, enjoy the rest of your night, brother.
You too, man. Thank you for this opportunity. Blessings.
No problem.
Bro, this is raw and uncut. Bro, serving them raw and uncut. With no filter. Take it how you take it, you heard? Hey, say no filter.